All right, this is day 2 of frame, and some folks haven't seen for a while me do a frame check. I don't do a frame check at once. I try to get in as quick as I can, and then so I do is I walk around with my plate to plate level. It's about $400 with tax. It can go from 7 foot all the way to 12 feet, and it has these feet standoffs at both ends, because what you, as a super, you need to know is the top plate dead plumb with the bottom plate, okay? So this is the mark that I make for my graffiti that I checked it for plumb, and the dot means it's good. So I'll try to hold the camera steady. That's good. Now, whoops, didn't finish spelling the E. So we're a ways away from this, but this customer optioned to insulate the garage walls. So I wrote that on there as well. But first I go through with the plate to plate level. So all the little dots mean that I have checked it. I can't write the letter P on the studs, they're not fat enough. And then this will be a pocket door here, so I got a mark. We're gonna remove that bottom plate later. We don't need it removed now. That's gonna be a linen, so we're gonna remove that bottom plate. This is a walkway, so we're gonna mark that. A little cross there, that means I lasered the room for square. The dots mean it's good. It's just the graffiti to myself. More plumb walls, plumb walls. In here, I tell them to fill this void in here. All right, the reason it is, when you do a 45-degree turn, the drywall man can't get corner bead in here well because there's no material in here, okay? So tell them to fill that. Remove that bottom plate, and then this long wall that goes all the way down the way, I lasered that. This way I just know what I have inspected so far. Then remove that bottom plate. I told our gas company there's going to be a lanai gas drop. Marked that a couple weeks ago. You get a range hood installed here, plumb walls. What else did I mark? This customer option for the tub with wall tile instead of the fiberglass walls. Let's just mark that ahead of time. So all our walls are plumb except for one. Where was it? Let's see where it was. I marked it somewhere. I can't remember. There it is. This wall's out of plumb. About a 3/8 of an inch. They just put this bench on here, so I want a minimum inch or 1.5 degree pitch. So let me fire up the tool. We got 3.2 degrees. That's good. So also, all the studs in the shower have to be full length studs, meaning all the way up top. So they are. That makes a nice strong shower. So we're good here. We are good here. Let me write this down here. Sweat's dripping all over the camera lens. That's where the concrete got. Fill a little bit of concrete in that little area underneath the lumber. Let me just look at the rest of the shower. Yep, very good. So another thing I did, I walked all the way around outside, see if I could find an example. We want a tiny little air gap between each of the pieces of plywood, so the dot means it's good. Let's see. Good, 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 good. Here, put an X. We are, oh, he just cut it. He just cut it. All right. This one was not, so now that's good. All right. This one is touching. See how that's touching? We want just a little air gap. All he has to do is run the blade of his saw straight up. We'll be good. Got to remediate that area there, which is where the conduit goes to the island kitchen. We were missing nails here. This is, geez, 20 minutes ago. He got it. We're missing a bunch of nails down here, so that's good. We're good, we're good, we're good. There was an area up front where I put an X right above the garage. Another thing I do on the garage wing wall, on the outer wing wall, I put the unit number, and then on the inner wing wall, I put the address, because that's what the inspector go by. And see, that's touching. Right there's an X. So this is day 1 of frame inspection. It's going to take them the rest of the day to set all these trusses, and then tomorrow will be day 2, all the way until pre-drywall.